Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we get an opportunity to look at a grill that is sponsored and backed by Kid Rock himself. You know, Kid Rock has always been an advocate for the American worker and for jobs not leaving the U.S. and going overseas and things. So he is a spokesman for the American Badass Grill. I saw this and we were online and I ran across this thing here and it looked so cool. I had to go ahead and order it. So we ordered one of these bad boys. They come in two different types. They come in gas and they come in charcoal. We ordered the charcoal version because I like using charcoal. But it's a cool looking grill, and we got it in the mail. FedEx delivered it Saturday. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open this box and assemble it and do a little cook on today and kind of give you our opinion on it, okay? Let me just give you a little background on the grill and the whole theme of the American worker itself, okay? Well, the American Badass Grill is made in the U.S. By American workers for American workers. It's supposed to be tough, hard-working, built to last. It's a full throttle grill in a portable size, large enough to fit 12 burgers, small enough to take the party on the road, okay? It's supposed to have approximately 200 square inches of cooking surface, and it weighs just over 13 pounds, all right? So the American Badass Grill is 100% made in the United States. At least the charcoal version is. So remember, there's the charcoal and the gas version. The charcoal version is 100% made in the United States. The gas version is 90% made in the United States. And now that's because the gas tube and the propane regulator are made, I guess, by a foreign entity. American Badass Grills is still looking high and low for a stateside or an American manufacturer that'll be able to fit the bill so that the gas grill itself will be 100% made in America also. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and show you what comes in the box, and then we'll go ahead and go through a little assembly and we'll do a little cook on it. So hey, don't go nowhere. All right, everything came out in a nice, neat package. All right, so what we have here, this is our grate, and it's a pretty nice little heavy-duty grate. You know, the thing about some of these small grills, especially the ones that's manufactured overseas, a little cheaper versions, is that the grate here is usually made out of something like a hanger wire or whatever. It'd be really thin and pliable and bendable, but this is pretty sturdy. It's nice. This is pretty nice. Okay, so get rid of the rest of this foam. It's our parts pack. Our grill assembly instructions and user manual. And we got another grate in here. Okay, that must be the charcoal grate, maybe. We'll find out during assembly. Here are the legs. Now, this is the one thing I was kind of concerned about when I saw it online, was how sturdy the legs would be. But man, this is a pretty thick piece of metal here, so it's like that's gonna hold up real well. All right. Let's see what our container itself look like. Alright, so this looks like this might be the bottom of it. So it's not that heavy, but it does feel like it's pretty sturdy. It's not flimsy at all, so that's pretty good there. All right, and this is the top. Get out of here. It's nice and sturdy. You can't really bend it. That's nice. And got that nice American Badass Grill logo on the front of it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and put this bad boy together. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's the American Badass Grill all assembled. Now, if you saw, it only took us roughly about 15-20 minutes to put this bad boy together, and we only needed 2 tools, okay? I like the way it's set up. It's pretty sturdy for a $99 grill, and it went together with like 8 bolts, washers, and screws. So it was real simple, real easy. Okay. The only concern I have is that one of my dampers on the side is slightly bent. I think that happens sometimes in shipping with certain products that you might buy. So I bent it back as best I could. I may have to take it off and bend it back a little bit further because if I really want to control airflow with these dampers here, that this damper here that's leaning out just slightly could let in more air than I want. But it is a portable grill. I mean, I don't think you're going to be doing any briskets on here or what have you. But hey, maybe I might have to try that. But it has constantly open airflow openings down here at the bottom. So there's no way to close these gaps right here. But that's to keep constant airflow in and out of the grill so that you can have it nice and hot when you're doing your grilling. Okay. The one thing, like I said, it fits real nice. It's real heavy duty. I like that both racks are made real well. Okay. Okay. So, and as far as portability goes, you're supposed to be able to just take the legs, turn them up, and latch them up on top of the damper. I guess the new product is pretty tight. Let me put this down. There we go. Fits over on that side. And we turn this leg up. Okay. I gotta make sure that the damper is straight in order for it to hook on. And there you have it. So she's ready to rock and roll. All right, you can take this bad boy anywhere you want to go. So let's take her out to the deck out there. I got a couple of steaks that's been marinating today in some low sodium soy sauce with a little tri-tip rub on it. They've been marinating probably for about 8 hours now. So let's go ahead and fire old girl up and we see exactly how she does. Hang around. All right, so we did a little grill test with the American Badass Grill. A couple of things I liked about the grill. First, I think it was built real sturdy. It's made out of steel, so it's not very heavy, but it is sturdy. The parts don't bend and they're not flimsy, so it is made with good quality. For a little while, I had trouble making the lid fit on top of the bottom. It seems that that barrel type configuration going around the bottom, you got to make sure you have it well seated in, or you're going to get more air into the grill than you want to. Then I kind of realized that if I turned the lid around, it fit better than it did the other way. Now, if you look at the shape of the barrel, it looks like the lid can fit forward and backwards, but I found out that it fit better going on one side, facing one direction than the other. So I don't know if that's the way they were molded together or what, but I did finally get it to seat correctly. I also like the fact that it holds temperature for a long time, and it holds temperature real well. We started cooking around 3:30 today, and I probably put about a chimney and a half of charcoal in the bottom of the grill, and it is now 8 o'clock and it is still holding temp. I have all the dampers open, and at its highest point it got up to 433 degrees, and it is right now been holding temp at 340 degrees or so for the last few hours. Now I assume, and I haven't tried this yet, and I will on my next cook, if I adjust the dampers, then I can lower that temperature down, and if I can get in the 225 to 250 area, then we can do some smoking on it. I do want to correct myself in saying that this American Badass Grill is strictly for grilling. They do sell a smoking box that will divert the heat, act as a disperser and disperse the heat around your food so that you can smoke on it. It also doubles as a smoking tray where you can flip it over, put wood chips in it, and you can do a tenderloin or do some type of meat, that's chicken or whatever you want to smoke for a long period of time. So it can double as a smoker. I do like the fact that it is barrel shaped, which means that it has a nice height, which you can stand up a couple of chickens if you want to put some chickens in there or what have you. Portability is real nice. I like the way the feet comes up around the sides and clip onto the dampers in order to make it one small package to be able to take wherever you want to go. A few things so far that I didn't quite like about the grill. Of course, the top or the grill itself is going to get extremely hot, even at 225 degrees or 250 degrees if you got it there to smoke something for a long period of time. The dampers are metal, and there's no type of covering on the handles of the damper, so you have to have some type of heat resistant gloves or a rag or something in order to adjust your dampers, or you're going to burn your hands. They just get hot along with the rest of the metal on the grill. I'm not quite sure if I like the fact that you can't control the amount of airflow going into the grill, but what I'm going to show you right quick is a how it works video that American Badass Grill put out, and it'll show you why there's no nothing to close those vents off. It's a convection type atmosphere inside the keg. So check this out. We'll be right back.
Here's how it works. The killer keg shape creates a natural convection environment like the expensive ceramic grills and wraps your food in a perfect pocket of heat. Combined with the dual damper system that lets you control the temperature so you can dial it down low or as hot as you want to go. And the grilling grate sits right in the middle of the heat vortex at the largest part of the grill, which means you get the flawless flavor just like the pros. And over 200 square inches of cooking surface, enough for 12 badass burgers or chicken breast. Add the optional heat diverter that doubles as a smoker box, and you can cook on indirect heat like the expensive grills, or kiss a tender slab of meat with sweet smoky heat. Go to AmericanBadassGrill.com now.
So as you can see, it was designed to do smoking and not just grilling. We didn't buy the smoker box that it mentions, but I'm going to go back with American Badass Grills and see if I can purchase a smoker box separately. And we're going to do another video and do a long cook to see if we can get to that 225, 250 range. And like I said, there's a gas version and there's a charcoal version. If we can get our hands on the gas version down the line, we'll do a review of that one. I don't see us buying a second one of these. Unless we do it as a giveaway or something along those lines. But but the gas version will probably give you better control over your heat and the fire that's inside of the grill. It uses little small propane tanks. So it just depends on your preference. If Other than that, I don't see much to complain about. It's a great little grill. We even cranked up the temperature as high as we could because I wanted to see if there's going to be any decoloration or anything like that. The label come off, just those simple things that happen sometimes. But so far, I mean, I have it sitting outside now and it's still at 400 degrees and I'm waiting for it to cool down so we can put it away. But I think it's a great product. You know, barring a few little modifications, and those are just personal modifications of mine. I mean, nothing that will prevent you from purchasing it. I think it's a great little grill. I think as I use it more, and the lid will, because you got to make sure that the lid is closed down on top of it. I think as you use it more, it'll settle in, and I think we'll be just fine. So, but all in all, like I say, it's a great product. I'm pleased with the purchase. It's probably something we're going to be taking out to the parks and things of that nature to do some grilling on. So I think it's a fantastic idea. I mean, and hey, what's better than made in America? I mean, stop some of these jobs from going overseas and keep our folks here in the United States working. So, well, that's all we have time for today. Hey, if you're interested, hey, check out AmericanBadassGrills.com and think about purchasing one of these things. Support the American worker, and you'll get a great grill in the process. So, hey, well, that's all we have time for tonight. So, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. See your badass around the smoker.